Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Blaze PS4 927, and happy Friday afternoon to all my amazing viewers on this amazing channel. Today the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be traveling to the Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, the largest city in North Carolina, and possibly out of the Carolinas itself, because there are two Carolinas in the United States. North and South Carolina. North is on top of South Carolina, below Virginia, and South Carolina is below North Carolina, but borders Georgia. So this is going to be a pretty fun NFC South matchup to watch today. And without a further explanation, let's get right into this. Alright, here we are at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, as the Carolina Panthers wear their light blue uniforms, which they've worn against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in past seasons, both home and away, so just keep that in mind. So this is going to be a pretty fun matchup, like I said earlier. Alright, it is kickoff time here in Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Opened up in 1996, though, after spending their inaugural season in Clemson, South Carolina. That's why they're called the Carolina Panthers instead of being called the Charlotte Panthers, the Myrtle Beach Panthers. Well, that would be pretty nice to have a franchise in Myrtle Beach or Virginia Beach, Virginia. So Ronald Jones runs it, gets stopped at the 30. So this is going to be a 2nd and 4. We're going to use a nickel formation on defense. And we're at the 30 now. Tom Brady, the 20-year veteran from Michigan, who played all of his 20 seasons under head coach Bill Belichick, won 6 Super Bowls. And this year he decided to go to Tampa Bay under a new coach. Honestly, I wanted him to retire. Really, I mean, he turned 43 on August 3rd of this year. So he's one of the oldest players in this league, if not the oldest. Because Adam Vinatieri is still a free agent. His is December of 72. He's current December the 28th. So he's currently 47 right now. And this will be a 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. So 1st and 10 from the 49. And he gets to run it. TJ Logan loses at least 2 yards. Alright, it's 4th and 22 now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we got Christian McCaffrey, whose father, Ed McCaffrey, played along with John Elway in Denver. I believe both the father and son went to Stanford, because I know McCaffrey went there. And this is going to be a 1st and 10, and we see the former Minnesota Vikings quarterback Teddy Bridgewater stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. I'm going to throw the ball to DJ Moore, and he's just going to run it. Nobody's going to stop him. He jumps on into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers, 68-yard touchdown. Use the slants pass, and this is now going to be a 7-0 lead for Carolina at home in Bank of America Stadium. Alright, it's inside the 5. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are inside the 4-yard line, or right around the 4-yard line, as a matter of fact. Hands the ball off to Ronald Jones. He does not make a first down, but pretty close to it, as this is going to be a 2nd and 3 for Tampa Bay, as they have possession of the football still. And now he's going to run it. Does he gain any yards? Not really. And this is going to be 3rd and 4 now for Tampa Bay as they are on offense, working their way to get their first touchdown. And he's going to get sacked by Trey Boston for his first sack of the football game. Yetur Gates-Matos, the rookie from Penn State, actually got the first sack of the game for this defense. So now McCaffrey, he's going to return this punt for Carolina, and he's going to run it, and he's going to make it into the end zone, and this will conclude the first quarter. What a way to end the first quarter. 54-yard punt return yard for a touchdown. That was incredible right there. And we'll see you guys at the second quarter. All right, now it's 14-0 here in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, as the Carolina Panthers are ready to kick off here in Charlotte. So this is episode 23 of season 5. We uploaded the Steelers-Raiders video yesterday. You can always check that video out. And this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 25 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And this is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they're trying to scramble their way. And he's going to try to throw it, but he gets pressured there that time. Intended for Mike Evans, believed to have been. So now he's going to start throwing the football. He's going to throw it to Chris Godwin, a Penn State product, and get stopped at the 47. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay as they're on offense. As we're going to play some offense. TJ Logan, he's going to run it. He's going to get stopped at the 31. And this is going to be a 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. And we're still on defense. And he's going to throw it incomplete, by the way. So this is going to be a 2nd and 10 now for the Buccaneers, along with head coach Bruce Arians, who formerly coached the Arizona Cardinals up until, I think, the end of the 2016 or 17 season. So Mike Evans gets a reception there, 3rd down and 1. If they do not make a 1st down here, they're going to have to take a field goal. And this will be, well, they should be able to, or maybe not. They do not make the 1st down. And this is going to be a 4th and 4 for Tampa Bay as they are trying to get their first points up of the game here in Charlotte. So now he's going to kick it. And I'm thinking the kick is good. Yes, it is. And it's now going to be 14-3. The Panthers are leading it by 11. All right, it is kickoff time. And now we see Pharoh Cooper ready to return for the Panthers. And this is a 2-minute warning as we see the lovely view of Charlotte, North Carolina. Kind of similar to the Cleveland Browns home stadium, First Energy Stadium, where you can see part of downtown, and in Lake Erie. So now he passes the football to Curtis Samuel, who is not related to former NFL player Asante Samuel. And this is going to be a 1st and 10 for Carolina. And I'm thinking my receiver will possibly be Robbie Anderson, the former New York Jets wide receiver. And this is going to be this will be the first incompletion of the football game for Teddy Bridgewater. And this is 2nd and 10. We're trying to get our 1st down. We're trying to get a 1st down here. And we do get a 1st down at the 35, 105 yards. So this is pretty good for this Carolina football team. And now I'm thinking either Curtis Samuel or Robbie Anderson will be my receivers. And I'm going to throw it deep to him. Touchdown. Panthers as they now lead this 21-3, 35-yard touchdown, and we will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get their first touchdown of the game. Lavonte David, the linebacker, gets a reception from Tom Brady playing as tight end there. And this is going to be a touchdown. And you know how much I like to do linebackers as tight ends because really, they don't really play on offense. So they get an opportunity to play some offense, catch the ball, and run it in for the end zone for a touchdown. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Bank of America Field, and we got Pharaoh Cooper ready to return, and he's going to be ready to run this out. He's going to get stopped at the 32, and this is going to be a 1st and 10 for Carolina. So now we're going to use the ISO play. We're just going to run it out just to end the first half, really, and the second half is just coming up. So McCaffrey gets his first carry of the game, and we're going to take our timeout just to think of our game plan. Okay, now I'm just going to use goal line. I'm just going to run it out. I'm not doing no passing plays until the third quarter. Let's just put it at that. And we get stopped at the 39 for only a gain about maybe 2 yards, and this will conclude the first half. Panthers are leading it 21-10 here at Bank of America Field in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Charlotte for the second half, and we see Pharaoh Cooper ready to return to kickoff. He's returned 2 other times, and Christian McCaffrey got a punt return for a touchdown towards the end of the first quarter. So now we're going to do a running play. We're going to use Christian McCaffrey. We're expecting him to get his first touchdown of the football game. Well, rushing touchdown. Rushing touchdown wise, because he already scored a touchdown. That punt return for a touchdown was pretty unique in my opinion, and that was a great way to end the first quarter. So now I'm going to hand the ball off to McCaffrey. Does he get it down to the 41? Yes, he does. 2nd and inches. We're hoping to get a touchdown here. We're hoping to get a first down, and a touchdown as well. So 5 rushes, 48 yards, and this is going to be another 1st and 10 for Carolina. And he's going to get stopped at the 30 for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now for Carolina. So I'm going to use Bridgewater. I'm going to throw it to Andre Smith, but he gets an incomplete pass. But Vita Vea, on the other hand, is injured. So this is going to be a 1st and 10. By the way, we are in the red zone, which is good. And I'm going to catch it to Shaq Thompson. The linebacker gets it into the end zone. Touchdown Panthers. And this will be his first receiving touchdown of the game for Shaq Thompson. And we are going to do a 2-point conversion on the offense here. And if we do make it, it will be 29-10. So we will be leading by 19, and we get it into the end zone, and it's now 29-10 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 40 here in Charlotte as they hand the ball off to Ronald Jones, and only gains about 3 yards there on that play. 2nd down and 7 now from the 38. Here in Bank of America Field, and Tom Brady is going to get sacked by Brian Burns, and this is now going to be a 3rd and 17, 3 sacks for Carolina, none for Tampa Bay as of yet, but they could get 1 or 2 sacks by the end of this football game, and he's going to not get sacked really and lose the football. Nobody recovering. And now Christian McCaffrey is ready to return the punt for Carolina. I'm not going to do a fair catch here. I really am not. And we get stopped at the 18. And now we're going to use the I form here. I'm thinking DJ Moore will be my main receiver. And we're going to pass it. Gets a first down. Get stopped at the 44. And this will be a 1st and 10 for Carolina. And now this is going to be a 1st and 10 here in Charlotte. Bridgewater catches it one-handed, and I'm going to take a timeout here. Look how nice downtown Charlotte is when you're using Bank of America Field. That is so awesome. Like, if they really needed that many acres to do it, that's where they would put it. And Christian McCaffrey gets a touchdown. And that's a touchdown for Carolina. And it's now going to be 36-10. This will now be 36-10. And we will see you guys when we are on defense. Okay, now Carolina is on defense. And Tampa Bay is looking forward to scoring another touchdown. And they pass it to Gronk. Does he make it into the end zone? They say yes, he will. First receiving touchdown of the game. This is like the connections back to New England, where that was one of his favorite receivers during their last few seasons in New England. Well, Gronk was 2018, Brady was 2019, and he caught it and got it in. Touchdown, Buccaneers, and it will now be 36-17. All right, we're going to do the onside kick here in Carolina. So now Panthers are going to... All right. Now where should I return it? That sounds pretty fair. At the 44. 44 it is. 1st and 10. We're going to use Christian McCaffrey as our running back. So now hands the ball off to McCaffrey. 1st and 10. And do I get a first down? Yes, I do. 8 rushes, 83 yards. So 17 more yards until he gets a touchdown. Until he gets 100 yards, excuse me. And he would definitely be in the red zone. And we do get a first down. But we are in the red zone, in fact. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 20. McCaffrey gets stopped. Goes out of bounds at the 7. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 28 here in Charlotte. And they get stopped at the 22. So they got 1 minute to go before this football game is over, and Mike Evans gets a touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First receiving, by the way, as the Carolina Panthers will now lead this by 12. All right, now they're going to do an onside kick, and we're going to have possession for the final minute of the football game. And now he's going to get stopped at the 46, so this is going to be a 1st down and 10. For Carolina. We're going to use the I form. We're going to use Christian McCaffrey on offense. So 59 seconds left. And I get stopped at the 44. They take their final timeout. At least it's maybe it's their second to last timeout. I don't know. Second to last timeout of the football game. I pass it to DJ Moore, gets a first down. All right, now it's 2nd and 4 from the 14. And Bridgewater gets a first down, and this may conclude the football game here in Bank of America Field. Panthers win it, by the way, by the final score of 36-24. So they win against their NFC South rivals, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 36-24 in Charlotte. Was a pretty fun matchup to see in this football game, but Carolina takes the W. All I'm going to say is thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near future, and we'll see you guys next time. And we will show you the next matchup here in just a moment. And this, my friends, will be the next episode. The Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling 3,695 miles across the Atlantic to London, England. That wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon.